It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. At the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Boston, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. And the throw is going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Adam Eaton. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Porcello is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. One left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. Past battles with Scherzer. 2 hits in 7 tries.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Seven. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Standing in now, Rick Porcello, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hara has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Nationals 0. Here's Howie Kendrick in his career against Porcello. He checks in here as a .323 batter. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Moreland on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox on top 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts, a reigning batting champion in the American League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Betts takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, J.D. Martinez. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
A man at second with 1 down. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch.
Ready
Moreland.
now, Mitch Moreland, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Joe Ross gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And this is line hard to deep left. Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. 1 error and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Nationals nothing. In is Gerardo Parra. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joe Ross.
Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 71.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And he struck him out.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and score.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Soto is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 71.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, number 71. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 0-2 home. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Nationals 0. Digging in now, Adam Eaton. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1 fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still 8-0. Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Martinez over at second. Benintendi on at first with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No balls and a strike to count. Three runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 71. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Parra is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Bullet back up the middle. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Rafael.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now
standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 16-0. And now for Washington. Captain Howie Kendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Nationals.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's Matt Adams now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Popped straight up. Number 71 is under it, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still 16-0. Eric Fetty gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Fetty.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, 15, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and lines it to left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 71.
At the plate, number 71. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1. Line drive to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Boston's out in front, 18-0. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next for Washington, the pitcher, Eric Fetty.
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hector Velasquez will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
7.
The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Turner at third with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nationals leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yoenis Elias comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Rafael Devers will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. Regarding his previous meetings with Yoenis Elias, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 0-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Ready with the 0-2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Soto going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1 left for the Red Sox. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ryan Zimmerman is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Asdrubal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ball one. Brandon Workman is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Brandon Workman.
One and two. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Victor Robles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Victor Robles.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Late that time for a strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they remain well behind. Ryan Zimmerman is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Defensively for the Nationals. Now playing third base.
Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for Washington. Number 51, Wander.
Number 18 is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Michael Taylor is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now batting.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right?
50,
and he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
Your
Brock
attention,
Holt
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in 1 game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set, now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 19-0. Andrew Stevenson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Andrew Stevenson.
Marcus Walden will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Walden.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 44, Daniel Hudson. Now catching and batting 9, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot back up the middle.
First base.
Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And he gives it the old Olay at 3rd, and he gets right by him into left.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Hunter Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
60, Hunter Strickland. Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Dustin Pedroia. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Eaton gets it back in quickly, and they'll wind up putting the stop sign up at third base.
The pitcher, number
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Marcus Walden, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hara has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. And neither runner will be able to move up, and it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Eaton going back to the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 24-0. Standing in, Spencer Kieboom.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher,
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Andrew Kashner, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Andrew Kashner.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In there, and it's 0-1. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's just 1 for 6. Keyboom on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped on the ground to first. Moreland charging in on it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting,
number 73 will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Kashner pauses. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A man on third with 2 down. Last strike now for the Nats. This one's down to third. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
24-0 the final this afternoon. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Porcello takes home the win. Max Scherzer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and